swish of fresh water. Ah, it soothes me. What might you make with that? Material full of potential. Do not catch a splinter, Tamit. Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
help over here.
I'm here for one reason, and one reason only. To study dragons. I'll certainly do my best to help you kill the beasts, of course. But don't expect me to neglect my research to do so.
If you're tired of dragons breathing down your neck, I've got something for you to do with a slimmer chance of death. Got a beauty of a lead, if I say so myself. Picked up the trail of a Dragon Guard leader who trained new recruits to the Old Order. He's long gone, of course, but there were rumors he took scrolls on the art of dragon hunting when the Order disbanded. Don't it? From what I gathered, our Dragon Guard scroll-bearer went to Grotwood, left behind a letter and code. I'm guessing for folk like us to recover the scrolls when needed. He hid them in the Hall of Might in the ruins of the Reliquary of Stars. You're, still standing here. You waiting for me to say dismissed or something? Kinda like that. Dismissed, recruit. Some ancient wild elf ruin, flowing with magic like they do. Heard the Mages Guild's been poking around there recently. Probably aren't looking for the same thing we are, but they get grabby with any reading material left lying around. Best hurry.
The singer, the storyteller.
Hey, don't go putting off my duties. I'm providing a vital service for the Dragon Guard. Haha! Earned our pay with this one. Look at that. Even got pictures. The old beard is gonna love it. Go on and take your pay. I need to show Sai all the important work we've been doing. Going to take some time to chase down another lead. Go hunt some dragons or something. I don't know. Years. Too long to still be the ship's cabin man, I can tell you that much. Ought to be first mate as much as I do for him. Yeah, cabin man. Like cabin boy, but I'm a man. You daft! Perfect Pounce would fall apart without me keeping things in order. You think Captain Zaji runs a tight ship? No, sir. Don't care how good a sailor he is. Won't get far with torn sails. Well, I swabbed the decks, cleaned the galley, did the laundry, and I provisioned the ship. And that's just the start, mind you. Point is, just 'cause I'm no sailor don't mean I'm not important. So I saw that, so I'm not just some cabin man anymore.
I don't know why my family forced me to join this dreadful Dragon Guard. It's not like there's any dragons up in Morrowind.
Zaji hasn't taken the perfect pounce out for a sail in quite some time. Hunting dragons is important, but this one's true love will always be his ship. Perhaps a short expedition is in order, yes?
This one has much to do. If you have business, speak to Captain Zaji.
I am Urifa, a merchant. How may I help you? What do? I worry. My next ship is 2 days overdue. I also fill out many forms. Imperials love paperwork. This is known. Aha, perhaps you haven't seen a Pamaras trader before. We export rugs and tapestries, Khajiiti woodworks, things like that. Then we fill our holds with whatever interests us in foreign ports and bring it back here. Supply and demand, friend. It's all about supply and demand.
Heading somewhere specific? You could swim, but a ship would go a whole lot faster.
many fine goods.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call? Leramil the Wise sent me to find you, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora summons you once more to his service in accordance with the contract you signed in Necron. The realm of Apocrypha is under threat again, and with it, our own as well. In Hermaeus Mora's realm of Apocrypha, there is a door that must not be opened. A secret, forgotten for millennia. But a Dremora named Torvasard remembers. He is determined to open that door. If he succeeds, reality itself could be undone. I am but a messenger. My task is to set you upon the path. Seek out Leramil the Wise in the Outlaw's refuge of this city. She will explain what must be done to avert the ruin of all. I am told you will be well rewarded for your service. Leramil the Wise awaits you amid the outcasts and exiles of this city. We who are chosen to serve the GoldenEye are often regarded with fear and suspicion in these lands. It is better to avoid attention. I am but a scholar, a seeker of truth. I belong to an order called the Sodality of the Eye. In exchange for our service, the GoldenEye, he whom you know as Hermaeus Mora, gifts us with hidden knowledge. I would hardly call myself such a thing. Hermaeus Mora is indifferent to the worship of mortals, but he finds it useful to reward those who agree to serve him in this plane.
You've caught me at a busy time.
think I read about this place in a book from my time. It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I misremember. Pay me no mind.
Thank you for bringing the Echoneer. We will need this relic.
Speaking of relics, thieves stole an old staff from the Oathsworn pit. I want to know why.
Indeed. How did my unwelcome guests find their way to Bedlam Vale? I am curious.
Good orcs died, little prince. I'm not curious. I'm angry.
Thank you for answering my summons, Proxy. I am afraid our respite has reached its end. We saved Apocrypha from Vermina and Periite, but it seems Torvasad has embarked on a new design. Hermaeus Mora has need of you again. Torvasad seeks to return to the mythos, the heart of Apocrypha. He intends to restore Ethelia, the Daedric prince he once served. He has already opened 2 glyphics to revive her memory. He cannot be allowed to unlock the final glyphic. Torvasad cannot force his way into the mythos against Mora's will, but Mora is unable to perceive his movements. There may be a way for Torvasad to sidestep Mora's ban and reach the vault of the glyphic. Here, take the Echoneer. You will need it. A relic forged by Hermaeus Mora, the Echoneer can corporealize distinct foci. That is, it can reveal echoes of past events related to the Forgotten Prince. Choices made ages ago now menace our world. The Echoneer can help us understand them. When you come to a location associated with Prince Ethelia, hold forth the Echoneer to draw out and observe any lingering memories. You may also need to perceive the threads of fate as I do. I have a spell for that. Because Hermaeus Mora has foreseen that a restored Prince Ethelia threatens the very foundations of reality, endangering Apocrypha, Nirn, and all of existence. The one who knows needs mortal aid to avert catastrophe. Hermaeus Mora cannot see Torvasad, but he can sense threads of fate disturbed by Torvasad's actions. The threads are fraying in Grotwood, Reaper's March, and Stonefalls. I will open a portal to each place. Choose one, and we shall go. Hermaeus Mora reached into every mind, mortal and immortal, and erased all memory of Ethelia. His work, however, was not perfect. A select few sensed that something had been taken from them, and he could not erase his own memory of what he had done. Torvasad calls Ethelia the Prince of Paths, the Mistress of the Untraveled Road, the Fate Changer. Your guess about what that all means is as good as mine, Proxy. As for her fate, I imagine that secret is locked in the final glyphic. Torvasad said he was tormented by half-remembered dreams. A strange thing, as Daedra do not dream the way we mortals do. The sense of something missing drove him to search for answers. That search finally led him to Apocrypha. Torvasad is a clanless Dremora who allies himself with different Daedric princes. When we encountered him in Necrom, he was working with Vermina and Periite to uncover a secret hidden in Apocrypha. Now he recalls that he once served Ethelia. Yes, The first held the secret that Hermaeus Mora erased a memory from all of Nirn and Oblivion. The second glyphic revealed the memory. There was once a Daedric prince named Athelia, a prince Torvasard served. It lies hidden in a vault in the Mythos, the very heart of Apocrypha. Reaching it against Hermaeus Mora's will should be impossible, but Torvasard has already done so twice. Mora called him unseen. Somehow Torvasard eludes his gaze. Because you bear the mark of Hermaeus Mora, he has chosen you to serve as champion of fate, his agent in the mortal realm and perhaps beyond. You can act in places where the one who knows cannot directly intervene, as can I. When you signed the contract agreeing to act as fate's mortal agent, never fear, Hermaeus Mora has no interest in your soul. I signed a similar contract long ago, when Mora realized I could perceive the threads of fate. You had no need of such a gift during our last encounter. And Hermaeus Mora specifically told me not to share it until the time was right. That time, according to Mora, is now upon us. The one who knows can be inscrutable at times. Daedric energy lingers in this place, tangled with threads of unraveling. Torvasard was here. Follow the threads of fate,
Stay close, Tamid. What lurks here surely intends us no good.
A Daedric shrine, overrun by goblins. Sometimes the threads of fate lead me into the most unpleasant sorts of places. Follow the trail, please. I have no wish to linger here. Restore your strength. Why would fate lead us to an abandoned shrine? There must be something here. Fascinating. That ancient book stirred up a memory. Use the Echenir to examine it, Proxy.
The Tribunal's ordinators hold our brethren. We need the skein of secrets to free them.
But the skein is lost. We must beseech the Lady of Whispers for help.
Then let us adjourn to the secret sanctuary. The circle we stand upon is the door. We need but a single drop of blood to open it.
This ritual circle conceals a gate, activated by a little blood. Let us see where it leads.
Nothing. Fate seems to be fighting back. I wonder how much of that is because of you.
Torvasad.
Fate's chosen?
Tell us what this is all about.
Fate's chosen? How presumptuous a title Hermaeus Mora has bestowed upon you. The Prince of Fate is using you, mortal. Long ago, he and his allies inflicted a terrible wrong on my prince. Now he hopes you can stop me from undoing that damage. How can a mere mortal understand the convolutions of oblivion? Prince Ethelia, the Prince of Paths, Mistress of the Untraveled Road, Fate Changer, the Dark Reflection, the Last Tomorrow, she who saw and wept. Moira, in his jealousy, erased her. Hermaeus Mora convinced other Daedric princes to conspire against Ethelia. He played upon their fears of the unknown. None of them understood the gift of choosing what is to be. They all turned against my prince. Revenge? No. That is for my prince to mete out. I am a scion of Ethelia, and my ancient purpose is to restore her to power, to undo what the cowardly princes did to her. And the very relics they used against Ethelia will help me find her. My father's skein of secrets. Don't bother looking. It isn't here. It seems Mephal's alien worshippers locked it away in some vault beneath Westweald long ago. No matter. The skein would help, but I'll find another way to reach my prince. And you believe Mora? Stand aside, mortal. I will not be swayed from my purpose.
A skein of secrets, used to defeat Ethelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Come, Proxy, let us speak. A skein of secrets, somehow used to defeat Ethelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Daedric relics have a way of causing trouble wherever they appear. Even the Echenir could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision without his guidance, Proxy. Torvasad disturbed fate in 3 different locations. The one who knows must have a reason for instructing us to visit each one. I am not sure. Reaper's March includes some of the oldest Khajiit cities and temples. They have always had a more nuanced view of Daedric powers than other cultures. I am curious what we will uncover there. Excellent. In the interest of hastening our investigation of these perturbations, a physical translocation of... I shall open portals to save us time. Choose one, and I shall follow.
Your claws! For now. They left us no choice. Be gone! I will watch over you. A blessed bounty for potion making.
An Ayleid ruin? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvasad's trail. Follow them. I will search the surroundings for any other hidden signs.
Seem like I'm getting much done here.
Such delicate fineries you might craft with that. The potential for health or harm. Fine threads make for strong cord. Yes.
Steps forward, 2 steps back.
Well now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. Why, if it isn't my sister Everly's friend! Good to see you! I'm dealing with a real mystery, almost as convoluted as that Waking Flame affair. I'm tracking a group of troublemakers called the Recollection. I don't suppose you're after them too? They're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a mercenary company, and a cult. I caught wind of people disappearing, and I think they're involved. If you're not after the Recollection, why are you here? Dangerous quarry, but you look like you know what you're doing. It's strange that my pursuit of the Recollection and your hunt for Torvasad led us both to these old ruins. That does give me an idea, though. I propose we work together. There are more Recollection here than I care to tangle with by myself, but maybe we can get some answers together. We can figure out why they're interested in the Reliquary of Stars, why we look for your elusive Dremora. I overheard a Recollection mage named Endigor mention a hidden shrine in the ruins. Something about a waterfall in the Flesh Gardens. Not the most pleasant appellation, but maybe we should start there. It's called the Reliquary of Stars, an old Ayleid archive of some kind. The Mages Guild researchers here say Magicka courses through the very walls. They're too busy with their studies to notice Recollection scouts sneaking into the reliquary. I guess that business with the Waking Flame cult and Emperor Leovik's Elder Council brought me out of retirement. When the Recollection showed up, people started disappearing. So, I put down my quill and picked up my daggers again. My little sister is off on her own adventures. Honestly, I can't keep track of her comings and goings. I think we can blame that on you, friend. Your example inspired her to go find situations in need of a wandering adventurer. It seems to be a revival of an ancient Ayleid cult, or some kind of Ayleid-inspired military order, perhaps. There are a lot of wood elves in their ranks, I'm sorry to say. It's strange. I never even heard of them until a few months ago. I heard rumors about Recollection groups poking around Ayleid ruins back in Westweald, and people started disappearing around the same time, including a few I happen to know. I can't say if they were abducted or recruited.